Otis culture, fashion and craft.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Otis Culture. In today's tutorial, I will be showing us on how to make a reversible bonnet. It is very easy to make. This is a scarf. This is a scarf that I'm using for today's tutorial. The measurement is, the length is 37 inches and the width is 35 inches. So I'm going to be folding it into 4. I'm going to use this black fabric, satin fabric, to lining it. It is already folded into 4, so I'm going to also fold this into 4 as well. I'll fold it into 2 this way, then I'll fold it into 4. This is the folded edge of the fabric, so I'll be taking my measurements from the folded edge. Please, this is the open part of it. You are not taking the measurement from this side. You'll be taking your measurement from the folded edge. From the folded edge, I'm going to measure 15 inches. 15 inches. I'm going to measure 15 inches. I'll keep rotating it while I measure 15 inches. This 15 inches is a large size. I like large size of bonnets. 15 inches. So I'm going to connect the dotted lines together. Be careful. I'm going to connect the dotted lines together. After that, I'm going to arrange it properly. So the next thing to do is to cut it out. This is what I have. After cutting it out, I'm going to have a circle. I'm going to measure 2 inches. I'm going to take to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew 1/2 inch round the circle, and I'm going to stop here. I'm going to leave this 2 inches opening that I will use to turn to the right side. I've sewn it, as you can see. I started from this point, I sew 1/2 inch round, and I stop here. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to notch it round. After that, I'm going to turn it to the right side and give it a good press. So I'm going to notch it round. Be careful while doing this. Make sure you don't cut the thread. This is how it looks like after turning it to the right side. So I'm going to take to my table and give it a good press. I'm going to iron it nice and flat. I'll be making use of this size of elastic. It is 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to measure 1 1/4 round. I'm going to measure 1 1/4. I'm going to measure it round. How do you determine the length of the elastic to use? You will simply use it to wrap your head. Make sure that it's not too tight, then you will cut it out. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew on this line round. I'm going to start sewing from here. I'm going to leave this 2 inches opening. I'm going to start sewing from here. I'm going to sew on the line round and stop here. I'm going to leave the 2 inches space to pass my elastic through. The next thing to do, with my safety pin, I'm going to pass my elastic. I'm going to secure the other edge. I'm going to secure this other edge of elastic to the fabric like this. Then while I continue to pass the elastic through the... So the next thing to do, I'm going to sew the elastic together this way. I'm going to stitch it back and forth 3 to 4 times. Then I will release it and evenly distribute the gathers. Then I will close up the opening. After that, I will show us the final look. This is the final outcome, guys. You can decide to wear this part or you reverse it to wear the plain side. It is reversible. We've come to an end of today's tutorial. Let me quickly show us the back view. This is how it looks at the back. I always like my bonnet to be really big because I always like to wear long big braids. We've come to an end of today's tutorial. If you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you've not done so. I upload weekly tutorial on my channel. Also remember to click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Until I come your way next, please stay safe and remain blessed. Bye.